everybody, Virginia here. I'm going to stop by and show you what I just finished for a swap I'm in at Life on the Scrap Beach. It is being hosted by my sweet friend Lisa. And Lisa used to come and join my Dangle Charm swaps. So I'm glad that I ran back into her, and how neat it is that I get to join one of hers. So, with that started, we had to make a Chunky HalloweenMajik Dangle with a creative presentation. It's a one-on-one swap. We have to have it done and mailed out by September 30th so that it will get to our partner by October 31st. We have to make 5 of them and send 4. The sturdy presentation could be anything that was made out of medium or heavyweight chipboard or acrylic. And it must have something that opens, whether it's a booklet, a drawer, a mini shadow box, a coffin. And then were just a few of the ideas. It must be heavily embellished, at least 4 or more embellishments on the presentation. So I hope that I've put enough. Our dangle charm. We had to use as many glass beads and specialty artistry beads as possible. It had to have at least 9 dangles, and the dangle must have had 2 or more items on it. We used a minimum of 4 charms, and we had to use bead caps. And the specialty beads could be anything decorative: clay, crystal, coral, metal, glass. And it also had to have a sturdy clasp on it. I used a large lobster clasp. We could use the Tim Holtz swivel clasps. And let's see, we were allowed to pick our Halloween theme. Like Edgar Allan Poe, cutesy, evil, bones and guts, witchy spells, skeletons and skulls, and even steampunk. And Lisa says, yes, there is a Halloween, Victorian Halloween. Well, I went with the skeleton and skulls. So with that started, let me show you what I made. I purchased the Michaels wooden coffins. And I'm sorry, I see a piece of glue right there. But my daughter helped me paint them, her and my granddaughter. And the cute little story is I let Lilybug, we let her start painting one, thinking, oh, we could fix it. She put so much paint on it, we can't even open it up now. So I had to redo a new one, but that's okay because I enjoy crafting with her. So with that said, let me show you what I did. I decoupaged with Mod Podge some of this netting on the front of my coffins, and I just purchased this from the dollar store, from Dollar Tree, and they have it in like black and cream, or I'm sorry, black, brown, and gray. At least mine do. So let me show you my coffin. So like I said, I decoupaged the netting on there, and then down here, and then everywhere I go that has a beach, I collect some of the sand. So while it was still wet, I sprinkled sand on there. And ladies, this sand is brought to you all the way from Japan. So I always mark each bottle of where I got it from and what beach. So this is from Torrey Beach in Okinawa, Japan. But after putting that on there, I stuck this Jolie's Cameo skeleton sticker on there. And then down below, I put some flowers, some bling, and then the stems from the flowers, I twirl them into little coils, if you can see that, and put them on there. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, 6 things on there. All right. So I have enough. So let me, these, even though I've put like powder to make them open a little, they stick just a little opening them. So I hope that's okay, but let me grab them. So here is my dangle charm. And it's pretty chunky monkey. So let me shut that and put that down. Here is the clasp. I just used these ones. And let me get started. I use this sequin bead with a skeleton key on it. Then I use these ones with another skeleton bead. I also hung some chains on there. And then I use this bead. And this one used to be my son had these beads on a necklace and it busted, so he gave me the beads. And it's pretty cool because as you turn it, it keeps giving you different faces. So there's that one with some bead caps. Then there's that one. Another chain. Then I made a small version of an art I make. And I'm so sorry, I'm noticing that my voice is not matching up. I do apologize. I'm trying to go a little slower. And I'll show you why I'm calling this an art I make. Another beaded one with a skeleton skull bead or charm on the bottom. Come on. There we go. I also put this bead on there so that they'd know when it was made, 2013. This one with some of the bead caps. And then last but not least, there is this one. So there is my dangle charm, and it fits very nicely. inside of the coffin. And it just shuts. My friend Maggie was telling me that Michael's had holiday art I makes, or I'm sorry, art I cakes. And so I went and saw what they had and thought, oh, I could make some. So this was the very first one that I made. And thought, oh, what a wonderful idea to make some for the ladies that I'm swapping with. Now, for the 4 that I had to make, I didn't have another one of these skulls or the flower or the bead, but I just compromised, or I'm sorry, compromised. Just used what I had. And so, let me show you. So this is what my fellow swappers will get. Now I used a different bead on top. On a 2 of them have the same color, and then 2 of them have a slight different color. But what I did was I just stuck some bling on the flower. I put some more bling on the back. And again, like I said, I had to use a different skull for the other 4. So I'm going to share with you very briefly. And the reason I'm going to show you this is, and you'll see here in a minute. Here is one of the art I makes. These are the new hands that Michael's has at the dollar store, or I'm sorry, at their craft store. So what I did was I just stuck some more, glued some netting on it, stuck it through these beads, put a little clasp on it, and then just stuck a spider on it. So there we go. And then let me show you one more I made. I used this cameo that I purchased last year from an Etsy store and stuck it on the frame. I distressed the frame. And what I did was I tried to use resin, only I don't think I mixed it right because it was sticky. So what I did was I came back in and I covered the whole thing with glossy accents, which it hardened just fine. And so then I put another bead, and then in the back I just put some glitter before I sealed it up. So that's that. Now let me show you why I was showing you that. I did not put it taped down yet because I want to pull it out. So Lisa, these are your 2 thank you gifts for hosting. Thank you so much, sweetie. And thank you for that wonderful comment welcoming me here to Life on the Scrap Beach. So what I did was I drilled a hole at the top of the old skeleton hands that Michael's brought out last year. And I stuck a bunch of fibers in the back. I put a spider up front. And then some beads on the top. So there is that one. And then your next one is, again, these will be glued down. I made you a flower. And what I did was I just glued layers of Gatsby flowers onto a piece of cardstock. I used more netting. And then there's the Gatsby flower. And then there's another one. And this one I just cut down shorter. And then I put a die of spider web in the back, and then a spider. And then, of course, Halloween ain't Halloween without a little treat. So everybody gets a little skeleton and skulls candy piece. So everybody, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed looking at my coffins. Let me show you my cute little Halloween display. This was a lot of fun to do. I had made these little hands and thought, oh, look how cute. Oops, and it's not going to focus. So, and this I actually did last year, and it is the inspiration for the other swap that I am in at Life on the Scrap Beach. As soon as I finish that, I will come back and share it with you. So, until then, thank you all so much for stopping by. Have a great day. Bye.